How old are you exactly is a mathematics lesson on problem solving. Students are to manipulate numbers with 3 decimal points. This is an excerpt of my lesson plan. The learning purpose includes to use calculators to convert fractions to decimals, to add decimals, to order decimals highest to lowest. The Victorian curriculum section that it satisfies is to add and subtract decimals with and without digital technologies, and to use estimation and rounding to check the reasonableness of answers. Students will be working towards Level 6 of the Maths curriculum. The success criteria includes to demonstrate the ability to problem solve, to use calculators to convert fractions to decimals, to correctly add decimals, and to correctly order decimals. The assessment will take place in whole class reflection, where students will share their answers. To start off the lesson, we played a mini mathematics game called How Old is Anna? Students were required to use mathematical questions to work out how old I was. For example, is it an odd or even number? Is it a prime or composite number? Is it higher or less than a particular number? Together with students, we worked out my age to the 100th decimal point. Using the calendar, we worked out that I was 24 years, 5 months, and 22 days old. Considering that there are 12 months in a year, we put 5 months divided by 12 in the calculator and worked out it was 0.417. And considering that there are 365 days in a year, we put 22 days divided by 365 days and worked out it was 0.06. So we added all the figures together. So 24 years plus 0.417 plus 0.06. Using the calculator to add these figures, we worked out that I was 24.477 years. For the individual activity, students are to work out their own age to the 100th decimal point. This is an example of a student's work. Using the methods explained on the board, she worked out she was 11.614 years old. She also worked out another teacher's age, which is 34.454 years old. All students were required to complete this activity. To cater for inclusion, I had a mini workshop on the floor where I gave students who were struggling extra assistance as we did the problems together. For the early finishers, they had an extension activity where they had to find out the ages of 4 other classmates to 3 decimal points, and then order these ages oldest to youngest. The lesson was successful. Students were interested and engaged in the activity as it was relevant to themselves. Students demonstrated success as they demonstrated the correct methods of working out and correct answers. In future, I will ensure noise level is kept to an appropriate level by starting students off with 2 minutes of silent work. I will remind students of my expectations, which include a low noise level and for students to remain in their seats.